on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. The Trojans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get first crack at it today. And now we take a look at Nate Shepard, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the man. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago, but this guy spent a lot of time in the...
Snags it, and there's running room. The 40. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Vols come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quick give. It's Shepard. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun. Out wide right, it's Matthews. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Right side, it's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Volunteers! The short hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown pass.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Walters. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out wide left, it's Staley. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Makes the catch. It's Davis.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
At the 35, he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second down, gonna throw it. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
In the red area, it's Shepard. Runs through a tackle. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and on.
It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown ball!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives, we've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score on this next possession.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Makes one man miss. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Oh, what a cut! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. The snap sets up the throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Boyd. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play.
Caught, and he's got room. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Keeps it himself. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Right back to it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And I like the run there. The offense doesn't have to press. They've got some time still left before the half. And more importantly, they've got to cut into this lead. They're down a couple of scores. This would be...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shepard. Pass to 6. Oh, what a move to get room. Off to the races to the right. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Look out! Turns it upfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're all over him. Got out of trouble and throws. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying to squeak through the pile. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll out. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab over the middle. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Big guy smells it.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The Trojans use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Let's it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being disciplined, tackling. The most important thing is getting guys on the ground. Now they forced an advantageous situation on 3rd and long.
Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, he only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Hits inside. It's Shepard. He's past the sticks. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Volunteers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Changing the routes with his receivers. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down, and he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking for a big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Vols trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.